Hi guys, today we're going to react to KAIKA SENGEN, which translates to Blooming Declaration by NEMOPHILA.
じゃあ行きましょうか。はい。笑顔で笑顔で。はい。一本でいきます。
By make up a request from JM. Thank you, JM, for bringing us back to NEMOPHILA and for your support. Much appreciated.
Thank you again, JM, our NEMOPHILA champion, for another NEMOPHILA request.
We have never reacted to a NEMOPHILA music video like that. We normally react to live performances by NEMOPHILA, but this music video feels like it was directed by Spike Lee. I don't know how to describe it. It's a different presentation from them, not different in their musical signature, but it feels like it was filmed on location in some monastery. I don't even know its nature, but that's what it feels like. And they're also authentic people in the monastery. They're accompanying them with traditional percussions, and Tamu is dancing while drumming on a drum. We don't normally see her not on the drum set, and it's beautiful. And because it's a music video, Mayu is using her clean vocals and her harsh vocals layered. You can hear doing backing vocals to herself. It's a very energetic song. It feels like it was spontaneously produced, like they were looking for something for the theme of the song, and they found this monastery, and it really feels like something improvised because of the nature of how it's presented. I really like it, and it's great fun so far.
Yeah, it's nice to see a music video from NEMOPHILA. It's been a while. We've done a lot of lives, but we've also done their studio versions and studio covers and all kinds. Yeah. It's been a fairly long time, it feels, since we've done a music video. But something about this one is, like you said, it's completely different from their other music videos. In some ways, there are some kind of similarities because it's like they're shot kind of on location, but not in a studio, which is similar perhaps to, was it, I think, a Revive? Yeah. But here is something like what you described as looks like it was directed by Spike Lee. To me, it looks like a documentary because, like you said, it's documenting real people who, I don't think these are actors. I think this was actually shot during a festival in Japan. I don't know if it's the Cherry Blossom Festival. I know they have many, so it's one of them. I'm not that familiar with Japanese culture, let's say, but we do know they have a lot of festivals and celebrating all kinds of seasonal changes and such. Because of the name of the song, I assume it's to do with spring, so it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. At first, I thought it was an older song. I'm still not sure, but I can see that it's the four of them. So this is post Saki, so it's not that old. But yeah, they look fantastic, I gotta say. They look really cool. Hazuki's got that cool thing she did with her hair. And like you said, some of them are sort of a little bit out of character, out of place. You've got Tamu drumming away from her set, and actually shot away from her set is even weird. But it's all weird in a good way. Haraguchi-san looks great and sounds fantastic. And Mayu, again, like you said, the layering of the harsh vocals on top of the clean vocals and playing around with that, and they're all looking like they're having such a good time. It just draws you in. It just feels like a new experience, but it's with NEMOPHILA, who we've covered many times. So it's just a really cool new aspect, a new side of them to see. I like this.
Yeah, I don't know when the song was written or firstly introduced, but the music video was published on NEMOPHILA's official YouTube channel 7 months ago.
Very cool.
Indeed. I love seeing this. Yeah.
お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございます。
They speak Japanese!
It was really nice of the Ninginisu guys to join in.
Yeah, they dedicated like 30, 40 seconds just to deliver the vibe and the energy from where they visited. It's like a beautiful thing, and you can see them interact.
Respect.
Yeah, very
It's
respectful.
It's really cool.
Hazuki blessed the ground with her guitar solo. It's like, let me give you something special here. It was beautiful to see. I know that probably these guys aren't surprised to see a bunch of girls proficient in making music, but in my mind's eye, they're like, oh, wow, world-class band over here. I wasn't ready for that, but they probably already know each other.
It's strange, but I think because of the subject matter, I think all of them put a little bit of extra into this. I don't know why. Even in Mayu's vocals, I felt something like it was personal. That was really, really cool. Magnificent performance. They had this like an extra energy, which just passed on to us, I think. I felt it. That was really cool.
Regarding the subject matter, I don't know why it took me there. It's probably connected somehow to the subject matter. It's not out of left field, but it had me thinking about the precious nature of life and that it has to do a lot with the fact that life is precious because it ends, because every moment is precious. Every moment can be your last and you have to cherish it because time is of the essence. I think this song pertains to that essence of life, and blooming declaration, or maybe showing respect or being in awe of something as fragile as a flower blooming, is a way to stop in the middle of everything and just cherish those moments. That something as fragile that doesn't have much chances of surviving very long, it still strives to bloom, to live. And I think the song is a celebration of that. In essence, there's a lot that goes in there. The energy signature is also intertwined with the overall message, and that's what I think the song promotes. That's why it's such an uplifting signature.
Yeah, what you're describing, it's almost like celebrating the ending as well as the beginning, or the new beginning after the ending, because there were certain lines in there that kind of supported that. A flower that blooms because of this, rather than living eternity with virtue, with kindness that has an end. It actually repeated that in different ways a few times, but there was one that actually got me. It's this particular notion of living with eternity as a virtue, and then it says there's a beauty with an end. So it's basically appreciating it more, like you were saying, because it ends. At first, when I read the lyrics, it seemed a little bit unclear to me. It seemed like maybe it's something that just to do with Japanese culture and the festivals and everything that they do. But once you kind of dive into it, it really is a lot more philosophical than that. The song starts off with some kind of criticism of the world, of the way the world is. As deception and vandalism collapse, messy world, rusty world. Did that a few times with different kinds of criticism. Some was to do with hierarchy and all kinds of things that are negatives. And then it goes back to talk about the blooming, and it just kind of almost lets you know that with all the bad, with all the negativity that's around the world, there's always positivity coming. There's always something else that's going to come out from it. And I think that's their blooming declaration. It seems like a celebration kind of anthem that promotes growth and resilience. A lot of the songs that we've experienced from NEMOPHILA were somewhat to do with the band. So I kind of think that it's looking at them talking about how they were perhaps in a downturn with everything that was going on and Saki leaving the band. I think that was like, you could say, a dark period. And now this is their blooming declaration. This is them saying, okay, we're going to keep going from here. The four of us are going to step it up. We're still a band, still united, and we're going to grow from here. I think that's potentially what this song means to them. I'm not sure, but that's how it felt to me. So
yeah, I love the criticism in the lyrics about the world and the way it is, because being deceitful or existing to destroy something, it's a frivolous attempt, because what are you hoping to accumulate or to achieve by that if we are all on the same path to the same place? Because life ends. It doesn't even have to come from a moral standpoint. Just don't do negative things, because you're not building anything. We're going to see each other on the other side anyway. That's what it meant to me, that little part, what they said about deception and vandalism collapse.
Yeah, or any negativity that they mentioned in here. The more I think about it, the more it feels like this is NEMOPHILA's declaration of we're back. That kind of thing. Or we're still here. We were never gone.
They never left.
You know, but it's like this is a new phase. That kind of thing. Really, really cool.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Till next time. Bye for now.
Bye, guys. Are we done? I gotta go sharpen some pencils.